down a bird in order to take these. These feathers right here on my bustle are 51 years old. And these feathers are from the same bird. And these feathers are 22 years old. But I had to earn the right to even have these, to possess them. I went to ceremonies. I went to the sweat lodge. And what came to me out there while I was out there on the land was that each eagle feather has hundreds and hundreds of barbs, little fibers of hair coming off each and every feather. And what came to me while I was out on the land is that each one of those barbs represent one of our grandmothers or one of our grandfathers. And so when I'm dancing with these feathers, I am carrying a tremendous amount of responsibility in looking after our ancestors and ensuring that our ancestors are not forgotten. Now I have a beautiful staff of my grandfather's cane.
That's awesome.
That's my grandfather's cane.
That's so cool.
And my great nephew Kiva gave me this bundle of sweetgrass. There'll be a time comes I'll need that medicine. And then of course the tobacco that I carry. Someday there'll be a pipe that I cross paths with, and we'll fire it up. These are butterfly cocoons from Mexico, where the monarchs gather. And these other bells are llama hooves from the Quechuan tribe in Puno, Peru, near Lake Titicaca. And these are the spring lineup from Walmart.
That was funny. That was really good.
Water quenches our thirst and cleanses our bodies. Water cleanses our food and prepares our food. Water provides us with food. Water provides transportation. In contemporary times, we can say that water also provides energy. But water can also take away our life.
That's true.
Water talks to us. Water speaks to us and teaches us invaluable lessons about balance and respect. And if we can apply those lessons that water teach to us to our everyday lives, that would be a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I were to ask one of you to come out here and do a dance for us all to watch, probably wouldn't get any volunteers. But it was the raven, the one that showed me. The raven, the one showed me to stick my chest out. The raven even showed me to stick my arms out. The raven showed me to look around and act like the raven. So the raven showed me how to dance. The raven showed me how to celebrate. When I'm dancing in the powwows, I'm not only celebrating my life, I'm celebrating all of our lives. And I don't need to be embarrassed about that. So I really thank each and every one of you for allowing me to share bits and pieces about our culture.
Thank you.
A very interesting dynamic took place on our journey, and here it is. If I was down on Cordoba Street and Howe, which is basically an uppity scale part of town, or even if I was down on Main and Hastings, which is exactly the opposite, we would do everything in our power. Myself, I'd be kicking stones. I'd be looking at my fingernails. I'd be looking at the skyscrapers I've seen hundreds of times. Not to have contact with you, not to look at you, not even to acknowledge you. It doesn't have to be that way. Vancouver is not what we seen on the TV the other day. I care about one another. I care about each and every one of you, about your safety, about your values, and I respect our differences. And as we turn and we go our four directions, I'm happy to honor you with a song, to guide you home safely to your family and to your loved ones. And let's take these good feelings that we shared and tell our friends and family and neighbors and relatives, and maybe they'll come down to the Klahowya village and have a tour with Mike. Way little number off my second CD. You guys ever hear that kind of music they play nowadays? It's called heavy metal. Did you hear that kind?
Yeah.
Well, I call that one heavy wood.
Great on.
I had to cut the song short because it might start raining or something.